Hey everybody, this is Roberto Blake, and today I'm going to talk about how you get sponsorship for your YouTube channel. So there are a few things that we have to cover if we're going to talk about sponsorship. We have to talk about why you would want to get sponsorship and how it actually works, how you do it right for your YouTube channel without alienating your viewers, and what the best way to approach sponsors is. So recently, I've actually dipped into the sponsorship arena in terms of the YouTube channel, and there are a few reasons why I've done that. I want to do it for all of the right reasons. I don't want to spam you guys with things that I don't believe in and that you're not going to enjoy. What I really want is to improve the overall production values of the YouTube channel, be able to take you guys on more interesting journeys, take you guys to more conventions, because a lot of you responded very well to that when I went to Dragon Con. And I just want to create awesome content for all of you, but some of those things take money and investment. And the monetization options on YouTube are great. Things like Patreon and crowdfunding are awesome, but they don't always give you the kind of cash flow and revenue amounts you need to really be successful at your goals with creating new content, upgrading hardware, software, what have you. So one of the best ways you can do this is approach sponsors who want to pay you for a promotion or a plug or a feature on the channel. And there's a couple of different ways you can approach that. You can do mentions and plugs, which is like product placement. So maybe you wear a sponsor's t-shirt, or maybe you feature their product and mention it at the beginning or end of a video. MatPat over on Game Channel recently started doing sponsorships, and some of it was very cool actually. I ended up getting Dollar Shave Club because he featured content at the end of his video on that, and it was really interesting, and I loved the commercial, I loved the ad for it, and so I went out and bought it. And as you can tell, it's been working out really well for me. I'm not going to end up doing these videos having all kinds of crazy razor bumps now because I went out and I got that. So that's a way how sponsorship can benefit your audience and your viewers in terms of not only you getting the dollars that you need to continue putting out content and to supplement your income or to do the upgrades that make your content better, but it also can provide value to your audience because it can introduce them to a product that they're unaware of that they might enjoy. So as I move forward with sponsorship, that's the kind of stuff that I'm going to be bringing you. I'm not going to be lobbing you with, sponsorship from products that I don't care about and that I don't think you'll care about. The other thing you can do is you can do reviews. And when you do reviews or you do the product plugs, you really need to make sure you're doing your proper disclaimers, and that if you're doing a review where you were paid, you need to disclose that. Ideally, you don't want to do paid reviews. You want to do reviews where they lent you or gave you the product in order to review. So if I was doing something for a camera company, I would absolutely tell you that they're a sponsor of the channel, but their opinions are my own, and that, that's not influencing it. And the thing is, I would be upfront about that. You already know what my preference on cameras are. That I love Nikon, I use Canon, I think that they're great for some things, and that I also enjoy Sony cameras. I used to use Konica Minolta in the past, Sony bought them out. So it's things like that. You want to be upfront and disclose everything properly, not to mention the FCC requires that you do that, so you want to be in full compliance with the law when doing your sponsorship deals. And you should really do your homework and make sure you understand all of that when you're going into it. Look over your contract very carefully if they make you sign one. A lot of sponsors don't really make you do a contract. You might even want to consider having a lawyer draft up yours so that you can approach your sponsors with that, so that you have a full legal commitment from them. So the main reason you guys tuned into this video is you want to know how to actually get sponsors for your YouTube channel. So let's talk a little bit more about that. The main thing that you have to do in order to attract sponsors to your YouTube channel is create awesome content that is creating value for whatever your audience is, and is attracting that and making that very clear through your numbers. When you want to pitch to sponsors or when you want to attract them, you absolutely have to have the numbers, and you have to know what your numbers are and what the numbers that they care about are. So your subscriber numbers are going to be the main draw and the main attraction, but that's not the only thing. Your average view numbers for your videos is going to be very important. So if you have videos that aren't getting a lot of views, that might be older videos that aren't really bringing any value to the channel, then you may want to unlist or delete them possibly, unless they hold some personal nostalgia value, because they're going to be wrecking the averages on your numbers for average views. And the kind of average views per video that they're interested in terms of sponsorship is going to be 2,000 or more average views is the kind of number they're looking for. Some of them are looking for higher numbers. In terms of the ability to get sponsors, you need to be probably over 10,000 subscribers before you worry about sponsorship at all. And there's a reason for that. One, your ability to attract views and to convert and to have an engaged audience is going to be a lot clearer and transparent at the 10,000 subscriber mark. The other reason is you're not going to be able to unlock certain YouTube features until you have 10,000 subscribers, so that's going to be very important as well. So sponsors are going to look at that. They want to know how many subscribers you got. They want to see your engagement levels. They want to know how many views per month you're getting. So I'm getting over 100,000 views per month. That's a really good, strong number to be able to present because that gives them like a polling number. So they can say that, okay, if he has 100,000 people watching, if only 2% of his audience is interested in our project, that's 2,000 eyeballs for the month. That is definitely worth it to us. So that's the kind of thing they're looking at. Average views per video is the same thing, so they can do that numbers game and figure out how many likely purchases over a given period of time or over that first month or over that first year are they likely to get. So if you can give them the numbers that you have for your yearly, your monthly, and your quarterly, that's probably for the best. That's the best way that I would say to present in your sponsor kit. And I would also say that you want to give them your growth numbers for subscribers. So you want to show them how many new subscribers are you bringing to the channel every month, because that's going to get them to decide whether or not they want to commit to a month with you or a 3-month period or 6-month period or a year-long contract with your channel, because they'll see the growth value there and say that, okay, if we buy in and lock in at this price, it's better for us because he'll have, double or triple the audience, or she'll have 50,000 viewers by the time a year is up. So we want to lock in at this price now and grow with the channel. So that's definitely something that you should really consider and think about, is presenting those growth numbers and showing that you're building an audience. I've been averaging for a few months now over 1.5K new subscribers net. So I'm showing strong growth, and that means that clearly I'm going to double my channel numbers by the end of next year, if not more. So that's very enticing to a potential sponsor or even an advertiser, and will really make them feel like they're making a good investment by sponsoring the channel and getting those new eyeballs on their product. You also want to make sure that you're partnering with sponsors that will add value to your audience, and that your audience will definitely engage with their product. So, for example, with all the design and creative stuff that I do, a camera company might be interested in working with me. Wacom or somebody that would be similar to them in that space might be interested in having me do a review for their product. A software company might be interested if they are doing something like an Adobe plugin. I would be a good fit for them. So you want to pursue sponsors that fit with your channel. If you're doing beauty and fashion and makeup related stuff, there are a ton of sponsors out there for you just waiting to snatch you up. So, you definitely have to look at your niche and look at who your audience is. If you're a gaming channel, there's plenty of brands and companies. There's Astro, there's all the headphone companies, there's all the third-party makers of controllers, there's all the keyboard companies out there, there's all the video game capture device companies. So those are the type of people that would be very interested in sponsoring you. On the other hand, there's also things that relate to that brand, like people in the energy drink market, the nootropics market. They would be interested in marketing to gamers. Obviously, gaming companies are interested in marketing to gamers. App companies are. So you have that audience there. With my channel, since we're dealing with design, technology, and we're dealing also with a little bit of business and marketing, we're dealing with photography and video production, we're dealing with creative fields in terms of entertainment, cosplay, television shows and movies. So with the broad range of things that I incorporate into the channel, especially from the creative side, there's a lot of opportunity there for sponsorship and for me to bring you guys, information on quality products. And the other very cool thing about sponsorships is sometimes sponsors will give your audience discounts. That's another big draw. So, companies that I'm looking to partner with are going to offer you guys 20, 30, 50% off of something. Like, if I did something with Squarespace because of the web design folks and everything like that, I would definitely want them to be able to get a discount or an extended trial period if they come through the sponsor link. That's what I would definitely want for you guys, and I would try to negotiate that. If I'm trying out a new energy drink or something, I want that 20 or 30 or 40% coupon so you guys can try it and decide if you like it for yourself. And you could even think about doing your own review video as a response to it. So that's the kind of relationships that you want to be interested in building, so that you're not only monetizing it, but that you're really creating value to your community, and so that they don't feel put off by the fact that you're doing, sponsored content. So in conclusion, if you want to be able to get sponsorship for your YouTube channel, you need to make sure you have a very well-developed, very brand-centric YouTube channel. You need to make sure that you're creating awesome content, have great branded thumbnails that are very unique to you and will attract an audience right away. You need to have, your YouTube channel artwork in line. You need to have all that internal stuff squared away. You need to build up to 10,000 subscribers or more ideally in order to have the numbers that are really going to attract sponsors. You need to build up to 10,000 or more YouTube subscribers ideally to be able to have the numbers that are going to really attract sponsors to you. You need to be very clear about what your sponsor is going to provide and offer, not only to you, but to your viewers, and make sure you're creating value for them. You need to be able to present the sponsors with your numbers and make it very clear for them, yearly, monthly, quarterly, what the value of your channel and the value of your audience is. So you need to make sure that you're aligning all of those things. You need to go after sponsors that align with the needs and the values of your audience. So whatever your niche is, try to get sponsorship from people that are in that niche and can really speak to your audience. And of course, make sure you're disclosing the relationship, especially if you're doing review videos. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video about YouTube sponsorship. If you guys have any questions about it, make sure you're leaving that in the comment section below. Like this video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the other awesome content on the channel. As always, you guys, thanks for watching. And don't forget, create something awesome today.